Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch, do it. We survived outside, dog, from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tuli Kulotu in for the tackle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings them to 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go.
And off to Genty. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jackson left.
Counter give to Genty. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, we go, Simone! Good shot!
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Pressure comes. Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Dump off Popeye's back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
13 next. Hey, here we go. Block left. You know me. Finish up. 49. Flip it off. 49. This is asleep. 53. 53.
From the gun, Smith. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Dash, go now. 13 next. 13.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, hey. Good shot.
Smith back to throw. Setting up the screen. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Gotta be pretty good accurate. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, good shot. Hey, go flip her up.
Throwing is Smith. Throwing this back in the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Right to the air is Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
After the sack, another pass on second down. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying with Hampton. Oh, they lost the football. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. They know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
There we go, to the right. Middle. You know what I'm saying? There we go, to the right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Escapes the pocket. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hey, here we go. Come on, son.
Here's Genty. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points.
He's mine.
Gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Smith. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Back to the air. Herbert. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Herbert. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert to throw once more. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now Herbert again. Hits his running back. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To the right, hold in by McConkey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Trying again, following the set. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
59. Hold me to try.
Man in motion here. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chargers with a chance to boost their lead. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Set.
Now an inside give to Hampton. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal. They send a man in motion. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, set. Green egg set. 13 net. I got him. On me.
First down, Smith to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, is it come on? You see who? Ours.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, here we go, hey. Let's go, D, right here. You're not set.
From the gun, Smith. He lost it, deep left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Snowball. Hey, we go, slide. Green egg set. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working. 49, flip her off, 49. Snowball.
And again, it's Smith. On the move, headed right. He's got it inside the 25. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hey, go flip her up. Check 59, cover.
Smith on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Smith back to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hold me quick right. Hey, go Lion. He's mine.
Looking to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just before halftime, you get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Hey, here we go,
Coming left is Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Middle. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First and 10, Herbert. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Brought in by Ganson. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Herbert to throw once more. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now it's second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Herbert throwing again. He drops it down to Harris. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Now Herbert again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Herbert from the gun. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, it's the clip. Hold the look, hold.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Working quickly here.
33. That's good for Las Vegas. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Setting up the running back screen. Still has some space inside the 35. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
13. Hey, we go. 386. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
More yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Mostert. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more.
Point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 28. Raiders 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's got room to roam here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set.
Going to the ground again on first. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Jake, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Harris once more. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
21.
Working from the gut here, it's Herbert. It's caught left side by Harris. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup, and it brings up an LA 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Delta.
Throwing now, Herbert. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Here we go, here we go. No ball, no ball.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Dash left, dash left. Check 59, cover.
Desperation time here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Dude, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, ram.
Slot man in motion right. 2nd and 10 now, Herbert. And look at the foot right there. Touchdown! The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into traffic, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 1. They connect on the deep shot. He works this to the 38 before going down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down, Smith to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. And again, it's Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to throw it on third and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here we go, here we go. Speed.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 390%. Ours. Hey, my man.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone run. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll throw on third and long. That's caught for the first. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
First down from the red zone. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Now an inside handoff to Harris.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers nearing their first win of the season. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Herbert now, blitz coming. Brought in by Gadsden. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. They're going to pass it here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
It's Hampton on 2nd. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and just 2 to go. Complete beyond the bunker. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Trying to run in, Harris. Calling around 3 on the play. They're set up with 2nd and goal from the 5. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Here we go, hey.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Chargers take this one on the road.